been working on Africa's boundaries and their geographical features and resources, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, so we are going to use all the information that you have been learning, and we are going to play a game to help you guys review for your tests. So before we get started, I want to put you guys into groups, and I'm going to have you count off by fours. All right, so you'll start.
3.
Wait a second, it's sixes. Never mind, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sixes. We're starting over. Good job counting now. So go.
6.
No, you're free. 5.
1. 5.
6. 1. All right. So how about we have? Sorry about that. We'll have the ones get in this area. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. And kind of make your desks into a clump.
Me, you, my Ellie. At least someone.
Oh, I'm with Philip.
Now kind of clump your desks together because you're going to have to talk to each other if you're in a group. Are you guys in 3? So kind of clump your desks
There will be one group of 5.
Yeah, but this one only has 3.
That one has 3, so somebody has it.
Yeah, we don't want. So there should be.
You might have counted wrong.
Actually, why don't you come here? Because there's 2 groups of 5. Alright, so now I'm going to hand out your travel log. Alright, don't write on it. And you're going to get a set of maps that you're going to use to guide your travel. Alright. Not yet. Alright, here we go. Alright, so what is going to happen is I'm going to go through just 3 kind of simulations, show you guys what it's going to be like when you play it. And I'm not going to choose what you guys are going to do with the maps are how to map out where you're going to travel. I'm just going to show you how to use it. I'm not going to map out my trip, okay? It'll take you guys longer because you're going to use all these maps. You can take the staple out, you can rip them apart and use the maps. But I'm just going to show you kind of how it works. So what's going to happen is each group is going to get origin country, which mine would be Zimbabwe, and I would put it right up here in origin country. And then each group is going to get 2 resources. So mine is sugar and oil, and I would write those in resource 1 and resource 2. And then each group is going to get what is called a final destination, and it says that I want to end my trip in a country where the land area is 0 to 29.9 thousand square kilometers, and then I'll get extra points. And you'll be able to find these countries using all these maps, alright? These maps have resources on them, they have population densities, kind of like the ones in the back of the books you guys were using on Monday with those transparencies. Does that make sense? Yeah, alright. So, if we want to start our trip, you click OK. Alright? So, what you guys will do before you do your trip is you will take these maps and you will map out the countries that you are going to go to, starting with your origin country, so mine would be Zimbabwe, and where I want to get to my final destination, which 9 countries I have to go through to get to that last final destination country. Does that make sense? Yeah? Alright. So, continue. Wait, what? Alright. So, to start, you guys will have already had all 9 of your countries down, and what you'll do is you'll touch right here, and it'll tell you where you can go to, alright? And so make sure that on your trip log, you have these countries, okay? So I'll go to Mozambique, and it says go to. It took me there. And I don't get any points because that country doesn't have any of the resources that I need to get. That make sense? Yeah? Alright, so then I touch it again. It says I can go to any of these. So I'll say I want to go to South Africa. Go to. Look, I got points because I traveled to a country that is a major producer of one of the resources I have. So that's what you're going to be looking for when you travel, is you want to try and find countries to go through that you can get points in. Alright? Yes, sir.
So, like, sort of like a guessing game. So, like when you pick a country.
Well, it's not a guessing game because you have the information here. Like, I'm not using the information, but had I looked at my map, I could see that if I want to get to, like, you'll take your final destination information and look at the population map, and you'll know which country that is. And based on how, like, you can't travel from South Africa to, like, all the way up to Egypt, okay? You'll only be able to move to countries that are next to each other, so you should be able to know which route to take. Does that, yeah? Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Alright.
Why does it say your score is -5?
My score is -5 because the first move I made didn't get me any points. And I believe it's time. So I'm taking a lot of time. You guys will already have, like, your 9 countries already mapped out. And I'm talking in between it.
That's why you have to write them down before you do it.
Yeah, so you guys will write all of them down before you do this. I'm just showing you what to do when you get to it. Alright? And so I got 10 points. And so you'll just keep doing that. You'll keep clicking here. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. And this time I want to go to Botswana. Go to. Alright? So that's what you guys will do on the computer. And once we've gone through, I'll make 10 moves for you guys. So you'll see what happens. Oh, I got another country with sugar.
4 points.
4 points. Look at that, my score is 4. I am on a roll. And it'll tell you how many moves you have remaining. So I'm just traveling down here. I'm obviously not doing a very good job. You guys will have mapped these out. You'll talk in your group. But I just want to show you what it will look like at the end of your game. I got one more move. I can't go to Madagascar. I can go to...
It has to be a country that's adjoining. You can't just like.
Alright, so I did not meet my end goal, but you guys probably will because you'll have more time to map out your country. And what it's going to look like at the end, you'll have a bonus question where you guys will be timed. And you'll have your group mates, you'll all look, so you can answer this, okay? South Africa? Alright. It is! I got 10 points. Alright. And then, what's going to happen is, you see you have 3 logs here. You'll start your next trip. Okay? You'll start your next trip, you'll get your resources, your starting country, and where you need to end. And you'll go back to your desks, and you'll map out your second trip, and you'll come back to the computer and do this all again. And then you'll get a third one if we have time, and you'll map that out. Are there any questions? You're all kind of like, yes or no?
No.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
questions. We're good?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going to happen is, I'm going to quit this, so that we can get 3 teams up here. And what's going to happen is, the groups that are odd numbers, so 1, 3, and 5, you guys will be using the smartboard, and the groups that are 2, 4, and 6, even numbers, you will be using that back computer right there. Okay? So why don't you designate someone, how about the tallest person in your group, is the first person that goes to the back or to the front to get your origin country, your resources, and your final destination, and brings it back to the group. Okay? You got a question? Just a second. Yep, you map it out before where you're going to go. The odd groups are up front, the even groups are over there. Then you come back to your desk and map it up. Right up here. It'll come up there. Come up here. All right. No, you gotta eat your origin country. Alright, so teams 1, 3, and 5 should send their tallest person up here with their travel log, right? So they can get their origin country and their resources. And teams 2, 4, and 6 should send their tallest person in their group back there so that they can get their origin country and resources. Got it? Alright. And they will bring back, and then you can map it out. Alright, so team 1. Who's team 1? You are starting in Ivory Coast. You have rubber and wheat as your...
Mostly I do.